What's up everybody, it's Laura, THATRVGIRL here at Traveland RV, and I am so excited to be showing you the 2026 Jayco Eagle SLE. This is the 28BHU. Now we are just under 10,000 pounds GVWR, and we come in at 34 foot 8 inches. This is a private bunk model, and you're going to be so excited to see the brand new interior. But first, let's start on the outside. Let's go. Okay everybody, we're gonna start right up front underneath this front cap here. You've got your Rhino pin box, and by the way, your hitch weight is 1,585 pounds. Now underneath, we're gonna have a huge storage area. Oh, you might have lost me. Okay, check it out. All right, so you've got a good amount of space here for your batteries, and then any other gear you gotta bring with you. That just popped right in place. So easy, hey? Okay, let's continue down the off-camp side. I am so giddy. This is the first 2026 Jayco Eagle SLE that I have reviewed, so I'm just all giddy today. This yellow is very representative of my insides. I'm feeling happy, you guys. Okay, we're gonna have two propane tanks, one on either side. You're gonna have a nice big pass-through storage that you can't see from there, so come on over. Check it out. Nice big pass-through storage. I will ensure that you get a chance to see this from the other side. Now, right over here is where you've got your front landing legs, the electric buttons for that. And then on the left-hand side here, we do have a light, so it's easy to see your stuff. And you've got cable TV input too. Nice slam latch. Now in this model, you have an on-demand water heater, so that's gonna be also on that off-camp side if you need to access those components. Here on the rear, we've got some cool things going on. So we've got the towing package here, so you've got a 3,000 pound tow rating with a 2-inch receiver hitch. Then up above, you're gonna find two things. We've got the Lipper on-the-go ladder receiver, and you've got prep for a rear observation camera. Also, this is the really fun part, you've got a pass-through L-shape storage compartment that's accessible from the rear and from the side. Check it out. Now we're gonna come over here to the campsite. Ta-da! Let's see, I don't know if you'll be able to track me all the way. Can you see me over here? Isn't that awesome? What a great spot to put all your gear. You're also gonna have a light in here and a standard outlet as well. Plus, down below, we've got a hot and cold shower. Further along the campsite, you're gonna see you've got a nice big powered patio awning with that integrated LED light strip. And this is going to be where that other propane tank and the other side of your pass-through storage is. So, you know the drill. I'll get you to come a little closer so you can actually take a peek. Look on in here, you guys. Tons of space for all your gear. Also on this wall here is going to be your 30 amp solar controller. All of these units are going to come standard with your Solar Overlander 1 unless ordered with the Solar Overland 2. We've got the great solid steps leading all the way up into our unit here. We've got the window on the door, and you've got a great size grab handle. And with that, are you ready to see the 2026 interior? Let's go. Well, welcome on in. This is a fully plugged in tour today. If you noticed, I do have the lights on, but I also wanted to have that natural light fill this space so you could get a good look at the new upholstery colors. Also, the colors that we have for the cabinets, we've got a two-tone going on. Now, I have done a tour on this model before, but that was the 2025. This is the 2026. So I won't go too crazy extensive into detail. I just really want you to take in some of those changes and really the cosmetic changes. Okay, we'll still go through the floor plan, but I'm gonna sit here in these theater seats so you can get a good look here at the color. It's a little more cozy and warm feeling, a little nostalgic even, I feel like. The entertainment system is right within view. The TV is up on a swivel, so you can swivel it right out this way, or actually just the way it's placed, you can get along just fantastically from these theater seats. It's going to be a manual recline here, and then of course, you know, give it a little push out to reach your max chill mode. You do have the cup holders on either side, and you've got a little bit of storage right in this middle console here. Now up above here, you're gonna find the cabinets. Look at that cabinetry. Oh my gosh. You've got a shelf in the middle there, great for keeping things organized. The two other sides here, Same style cabinet here with the shelf in the middle. It doesn't go as high, but still plenty of storage space. And we've got individual reading lights underneath the cabinetry here as well. Sweeping over to our dinette, you've got this cozy U-shaped dinette here. You already know that U dinettes are my favorite because of this right here. Not only is it a dining space, but it's also a lounging space. And I'm right in front of that entertainment system. If you want additional sleeping, this is gonna fold down into a bed as well. Now we've got 2 posts underneath, so you just pop that table up, rest those posts down, and you've got the ledges here to keep the tabletop nice and secure while you move the cushions in for your guest. Also, get a load of this huge off-campside window. Oh my goodness. And the fun doesn't stop there because we've got an outlet here. So if you need to charge up devices, use this spot to get any work done, you can do that. And behind our fridge, we've got a little cubby. So great little spot for you to put anything you need to have next to you while you're dining, or if you want to use that as a little charging cubby, you could definitely plug some things in here and just throw your devices in there. Keep them out of sight, out of mind. Less clutter, the better, right? Okay, let's move our way into the kitchen, but we are going to start with the fridge because we're already here. So within this slide, you've got your U dinette and your fridge. We have a 12-volt fridge and freezer. Voila! You've also got a nice big wide drawer underneath your fridge. I didn't want to do you a disservice and not show you that. It's a pretty big drawer. Okay, it's time to talk about our entertainment. We do have indoor speakers in here and you can control that right here. So this right here is going to be your sound system controls. You can do that via Bluetooth as well. Up above that is your TV here, and that's going to be on a swivel. So you can pull that out and swivel it a little bit to have better viewing depending on where you are inside the coach. Underneath that, we've got this little shelf here. And below that, we've got a great amount of counter space that's gonna lead us into our kitchen. But first, let's talk about how this can be your coffee bar, because right underneath this area here, we've got a standard wall outlet. Below that, we've got some drawers, and they are deep, solid drawers. Love these. 2 big, wide drawers here, like, woo. These guys are big. They're very close proximity to the door here, so I might even use that for shoes for the kids, just so they could kick them off and throw them not in the doorway. You know what I mean? Then moving over to where we actually are gonna be cooking, we've got a 3-burner cooktop here with the RV oven underneath, and below that, another big, very deep drawer here, so it's suitable for pots and pans. You're gonna have the hood vent fan, and you're gonna have the light, and obviously the microwave for those quick and easy meals on the go. Up above that, we've got a cabinet here, so even more storage, and ta-da! This is where you're seeing that two-tone. So let me give you a new perspective. Look at this. You know what I'm gonna do? Take it all in. We've got that lighter wash up top. Beautiful hardware for 2026. I really love this. It's a gold, not super bright yellowy gold, a little more bronzy gold. And then down below, we've got that more warm color, same hardware color though. So it all blends quite nicely. I really like that. Also, whoa! I just opened up the most massive storage compartment I've ever seen. Check it out, you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, bye. No, I'm just kidding, but this actually goes in a full L shape for storage. So, I mean, if I'm playing hide and seek with my kids, I shoddy that spot for sure. And while you're down here, you can get a look at that, so from this side here. So you can access all points of this L shape on the bottom. The top part just goes straight to the back, but as you saw, the bottom is actually fully open from underneath the sink all the way around. And speaking of sink, you have a dual basin undermount stainless steel sink. You've got a nice high-rise faucet, telescoping faucet head, and then the cabinetry up above. I didn't actually open that to show you. Look at this great cabinetry here. And then you've got this cabinet here that's gonna open up, so you don't have to worry about losing dishes or pantry items in that back corner. It's kind of like how socks disappear in the dryer. I find that whenever you've got those L-shaped kitchen cabinets, a pack of ramen noodles is bound to get lost back there for years to come. Okay, next up, welcome into the private rear bunk room in this model. Remember, we're only 10,000 pounds GVWR, and you've got a pocket door here. So it's not a curtain, it's actually fully enclosed for max privacy. We've got double over double bunks. These are gonna be rated for 600 pounds. So teenagers, adults, more than one kiddo can certainly fit on these double bunks. You've also got windows all around. So the top bunk here is gonna have a window along the side and the back, and the bottom is gonna have a window on the back. Remember that huge storage compartment that we saw outside? Well, that's thanks to these guys. Now, both the top and bottom bunk are going to have charging capabilities. We're gonna have a standard wall outlet on the top, and we're gonna find AC outlets in here too. And then on the bottom, we're gonna have another standard wall outlet, and both top and bottom bunks will have their own individual lights as well. Now, for storage, they get their own wardrobe here. We've got cubbies underneath, and let's take a peek at this wardrobe. Nice mirrored wardrobe, so they could even actually close this up and get ready, get changed out of PJs in total privacy. Nice big wardrobe here. I think you're not going to see it if I'm in front of it, but nice big wardrobe here with the hanging rod so they can keep their clothes organized, or at least you can tell them to keep their clothes organized and then see how it goes. All right, up the stairs, let's talk about our bathroom. Now we've got a walk-in. We are flush to the floor. Yeah, we're pretty much flush to the floor, and we've got a skylight in here, so that's gonna add some headroom. We've got the squeegee style shower curtain here, and then you've got a nice big oversized shower head on a wand. Plenty of space in here, I love that. We've got the decorative surround. I totally suction on one of those little caddies so I could put my soaps and shampoos inside, but if not, just to the left-hand side of the shower here, you've got a nice big closet. Now, this is actually going to connect into the bedroom, but you could certainly use some of this or the below cubby space for soaps and shampoos, along with your toiletries too. Speaking of toiletries, you've got a porcelain foot flush toilet here in the back. Above that, we're gonna have some hooks for hanging your towels. And up above that, you're gonna have a roof vent fan. So that's gonna keep things ventilated, and it's also gonna bring in some natural light. Now it's your turn to hang out in the shower so I can show you the vanity space. We already looked at our linen closet here. We've got a nice big mirrored medicine cabinet just up above our sink. You'll find your on-demand water heater controls just right here. We've got our light switch here, and in the back you have a standard outlet so you can power up any tools. We've got a full wood top here on our vanity countertop space, an undermount sink, and a matte black faucet. And underneath that, we're working with a great amount of storage. Great for all of your bathroom essentials. Okay, last up is your bedroom, and my bed has already been popped up, so why not start with that? Look at all of this space underneath your bed for storage. Great for those bigger, bulkier items. It's on an assisted lift, so it's gonna be easy to get up and down when you need. Also, great time to show you this beautiful plywood bed platform. All right, this is going to be your beautiful queen bed up front. So it's gonna be a walk around bed. I love this bedspread. We've got a roof vent fan above us, and we have windows on both sides. So it makes this space actually feel quite bright and open. We've got overhead shelves here instead of cabinets, which I also think adds to making it feel more open. They've given you a secondary panel here just to really secure things in there. We have individual reading lights on both sides. And no matter which side of the bed you're on, everybody gets their own night table. They're also gonna have additional storage within those night tables with a cabinet door. And then behind that, you're gonna find a standard wall outlet, great if you need to power up CPAP machines. And you'll find USB and USB-C chargers for those smaller devices. All the windows are gonna have accordion shades, so you can draw those when you need privacy. And to round out this bedroom, what do you need? You need a nice big wardrobe. Now, this wardrobe connected into the bathroom, as I showed you. The linen closet is just right over here. But what I didn't show you was that we've got a hanging rod in here, and we have the ability to remove this shelf. so you can utilize this space however seems fit for you. And down below that, you have two nice big drawers that are gonna come all the way out to the end of the bed here, and they're quite deep as well, so great for clothes storage. Plus, if you want to relax at the end of the night in peace, you've got your own area backed and prepped for a TV. All right, everybody, that completes my tour on the brand new 2026 Jayco Eagle SLE 28BHU. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've got questions or you want to know what else has changed for 2026, head to the link in my description. That will take you directly to our Travel and RV website, where you can get in touch with one of our outfitters who can help answer those questions. Or drop a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Safe travels, everybody. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow.